English Premier League football match streaming is between Manchester United and Fulham.
Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening. A night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something. A beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport around here, not the kindest. But regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. Nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Someone I really like a lot, Peter, is Matthias de Ligt. You can't get much better than him when it comes to taking the ball up the pitch into midfield and then linking up with his midfielders and his attackers, sometimes driving even further forward. He really is amongst the very best in the world at doing this.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. So we're up and running. Shaw. Played to Casemiro. Robinson. Nelson. Oh, well played, well played. Shaw. Martinez. And De Ligt. Andres Pereira. Well, that's well seen too. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
De Ligt. Diogo Dalot. Gently done. To Bruno Fernandes. De Ligt. And Garnacho. And it's Shaw. Ahmad. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Stood up well to him there. Ahmad. Passing is crisp and sharp. Casemiro. That has been cut short. Robinson. Nelson. And Robinson. Nelson. And Robinson. Not going to find its target. Played back in, and the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Andres Pereira. Played out to the left flank. Willian. Crosses it in. Great leap! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Manchester United, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
They've switched it over to the other side. Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes. And Dallo. Casemiro. And Dallo. It's a throw-in. Moved on forwards. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence proved infallible then. That won't be the last they'll see of him. Turns back here, probably the best option. Willian. Berger. Sharp little ball here. Mount. Ahmad. And De Ligt. Martinez. And it's Shaw. Shaw chasing after it. Casemiro, hoisted in, tries to get it clear. Bruno Fernandes. Rodrigo Muniz. And Robinson. Nelson. And Robinson. Now it's Nelson. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Onana deals with it effortlessly. Diogo Dallo. And it's Casemiro. Højlund. And it's Casemiro. Now has he got the beating of his marker here? Højlund's cross. He's there to get rid. Willian. Forwards and with intent. Oh, red, nice interception. Martinez. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Diop. Ball's being played in here nice and early.
Yeah, that'll be a test for that defence, but I'd like my players to keep mixing it up if I was in that position, you know, and not become predictable. They've got to avoid that.
Garnacho fiddles it through. And the finish!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Berger. And it's Willian. Now it's Nelson. And Robinson. Nice control. Played out to the right. That's surely a foul, free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Clears it away. Berger. Back towards his own goal. Gets his pass away. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Diogo Dalot. Bruno Fernandes. And De Ligt. Martinez. And Garnacho. Anderson cuts it out. Kearney. And Robinson. Now it's Nelson. Nelson. And Robinson. Good spot, he's seen the run. There will be a throw-in. Cross goes in there. Keeper's dealt with that. Crossed in once more. That's very neat. Berger. Andreas Pereira. Purring through the gears. There's great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
Willian. And it's Willian. Still goalless at the moment. Robinson. Nelson. Ahmad. Forward it goes. And Casemiro. Ahmad. Out to the left it goes. Very nicely done. Robinson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Berger. Willian. Referee's given a throw. Andreas Pereira. And here's Willian. Now it's Berger. Closing. He's had a hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That's good play. And it's lofted through here. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Andreas Pereira showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Casemiro. That's a little off target. Casemiro is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Diogo Dalot. Ahmad. De Ligt. And Dalot. Mount. Ahmad. To Bruno Fernandes. Mount. Done delicately. And the ball's decent hit!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Knocks it out wide. Nelson. That is lovely. Andres Pereira. Lobbed in behind. Casemiro can get it clear. Oh, that's a key interception. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Diogo Dalot. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Robinson producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Kenny. And it's played forward. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Ahmad. Garnacho.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Driving forward. Ahmad. Garnacho. Garnacho. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Shaw, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Bassett. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Robinson gets into a good position. Out to the right. Now then, the ball's come loose. Robinson. Kenny. Danger averted for now. Bassett. Here's Berger. Clearly not happy with that. Oh, he's not getting any further than that. Diogo Dalot. And it's Casemiro. Fulham. Played out towards the right wing. Interesting ball. Can he latch on to this? That has been knocked clear. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Goes down, but nothing given. Ahmad. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Over to the left. Showing good feet. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Casemiro. Oh, it's played into the area. Well, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. Obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And it's hoisted clear. Ahmad. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Bruno Fernandes! And that is quite wonderful! He's got himself an absolute beauty of the goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he may look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Manchester United have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Kenny. And Robinson. Manchester United have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Oh, can he get onto this? Not had too much on it. Hoylu. Garnacho. Willian. Andres Pereira. Bruno Fernandes, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Shaw. Shifted upfield. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
Manchester United are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Ahmad. Garnacho. Garnacho! He's got away with one there.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
Kenny. Here's Andres Pereira. And it's Willian. Spread out to the left. Oh, sweet feet. And that's aimed into the middle. Willian. Oh, that is a nice touch. Threads one in.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Cleared away. And they've got it again. And it's Willian. Berger. Bruno, that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Casemiro. And that has put a halt to things. Bruno Fernandes with the short one. Now here's the delivery. And now a sudden chance to counter. Willian. And here's Willian. Andreas Pereira. Kenny. Time and again they are repelled. Mount. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. That's Mount. Shaw. Great run on the overlap here. Shaw delivers. Up to meet it! It's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Diop. Aim forwards. De Ligt spots it and intercepts. Garnacho. Shaw. Oh, that's neat. Mount. Andreas Pereira does well to get it back. Willian. Kenny. Nelson. And Robinson. Here's Andreas Pereira. Berger. He is just caressing the ball. The ball is loose and the chase is on. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Robinson. Here's Andreas Pereira. And it's Willian. Berger. He's found a way past. Played into the middle. De Ligt with the clearance. Garnacho. And the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Kenny. Robinson. Now it's Nelson. What a throw in. It's a decent looking cross. He's felt that, hasn't he? Whistle's gone, that's foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Disappointing. Delicate chip through. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Bruno Fernandes. Garnacho, played out wide. Here's to show off his quick feet. Robinson. Looking for the run-up. Spread neatly. That's been cut out, well played. De Ligt. That's Mount. Shaw. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Well played. Important challenge, that. Shaw has got himself a free kick. Given a corner. They've played it short. Has a shot! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Manchester United, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. Well, the action has already resumed here. Kenny. Mount. And it's Casemiro. Hoyland. Garnacho. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And that has put paid to that. Ahmad. Hoyland. Garnacho. Ahmad. Andres Pereira
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And he's managed to get rid. Bruno Fernandes. Ahmad. Nelson. And Robinson. Diop. And Bassi. Andres Pereira. And it's Willian. Here's Berger. Played into space out wide. Nelson. Andres Pereira. Pinches it off him. Garnacho. Hoyland. Garnacho. Oh, good spread. Ahmad. That's Mount. Bruno Fernandes, given the lift of his goal. Gets a good foot in there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Bruno Fernandes. He's played it long. They've got a corner here. Sudden chance to counter. Bassel. Robinson. Nelson. Nelson. And Robinson. Foot in, and he has been fouled there. And he's there to clear it. Well, that is one way to stop him. Played out to the right. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Chance! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Quick thinking and quick control, Peter. That creates a little more open space.
Shaw making good progress on the right-hand side. Well, that's well spotted. Nelson. And Robinson. Nelson. Robinson. Nelson. He is through here. Aimed in towards the centre. That's tidy. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. They know, will they claim to that? Robinson. Nelson. Robinson. Diop. Shifted upfield. Bruno Fernandes. That is a little undercooked. Oh, it's come loose. Onana punts it upfield. Nelson. Lovely bit of skill. And he's running. Rodrigo Muniz! Keeper's got his work done. That's the throw. Now it's Berger. Takes on his marker. Drives it in. And the keeper's in command. Ahmad, and he's forced to go back. To Martinez. Manchester United, 3 up and in almost complete control. De Ligt. And Dallo, forwards and with intent. And that has left him in a heap. Kearney with a definite foul there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
Away from immediate danger. De Ligt. Mount. Garnacho. And it's Shaw. And he's there to get it away. That's Mount. Ups for safety. And it's Casemiro. Looking for options for movement. He's beaten the offside. Hyland! And he should have made it fall. Bruno Fernandes plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Nelson. Kearney. And Robinson. Kearney. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Lovely bit of skill. Decent ball. De Ligt can get it clear. The pass is intercepted. Nelson. Out to the right. And that's not the cross he had in mind. Ahmad. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Andreas Pereira. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, that's delightful. Clears it out of harm's way. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Berger. It's William. Great run on the overlap here. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Casemiro getting this one clear. Manchester United can counter promptly here. Bruno Fernandes. Andreas Pereira. Andreas Pereira proves just a little bit too strong. Rodrigo Muniz! Great football, shot and save.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Casemiro. De Ligt. Ahmad. Casemiro has given away a free kick. Set up one goal so far. Boylan. Ahmad. Over to the left. Casemiro. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's had it taken off him. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Ahmad. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Berger. And it's Willian. And here's Willian. Good challenge, excellent challenge. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. But it had to be. Bruno Fernandes. Shaw carries the ball down the right. Can he get away here? Rolls it backwards. Garnacho. That's Mount. Oh, such a clever touch. Hit into the middle. Climbs up big. Hits it. Comfort. Yet more comfort. Easing away. Here, but really it was all about the delivery.
And look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Manchester United totally rampant here. Some good work on the right flank here. Kenny calmly anticipates. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Nice touch. The referee's awarded a free kick. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. And he has taken a dim view of this, a second yellow, and that means red. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And it's Shaw. Garnacho. is there to take. Robinson. Nelson. Berger. Willian. It's Willian! Well, Jim, this really does look like a safety in numbers approach to defending we're seeing here.
Well, sometimes you just have to prepare for what's coming your way, and they know that they're going to be involved in certainly the next spell of physicality.
Manchester United have a free kick. And he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
Ahmad. Nelson. Good spot, he's seen the run. Diogo Dalot. Ahmad. That's Mount. Garnacho. Great hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That was very necessary. De Ligt. And it's played forward. Andreas Pereira. Forward it goes. Played out towards the right wing. The pressing's intense, and it's played off. Garnacho. Ahmad. Steaming on goalwards. It's one! Now who's going to be first to this? Deflected behind for a corner kick. It's been taken short. Manchester United awarded another corner. And the shot! And that's past the post.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Berger. 75 minutes played. And Bassi. Robinson. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Bruno Fernandes. Garnacho. Out towards the flank. Here's the ball in. And it's always going to be the keepers. Mount. Played out to the right. Shaw with the cross.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Nelson. Casemiro. Gently done. That's been intercepted. Anderson. Here's Andreas Pereira. Out to the right. Nelson. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Hoyland. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Shaw. Lovely feet. Ahmad. Great chance! Oh, it's come loose. That pass has been well intercepted. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Casemiro. And it's Casemiro. Nice physical challenge. And he skips past his man. Moved on forwards. Picks one through. Neatly clipped into space. No, he's not getting his way this time. Garnacho! Bruno Fernandes goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Willian. Casemiro. Garnacho. Shaw. Look at this. Garnacho! It's William. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Shaw did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Bruno Fernandes. And Dallo to Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro. That's Mount. And Garnacho. Run down the right. He's trying to skip past his man. Succumbs to the pressure. And he's fouled him there. ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Real chance here. Now that's a fine challenge. Into the last 5 minutes. In with the challenge. Manchester United clearly now in lead preservation mode.
Bruno Fernandes.
Some really good ball movement. Casemiro. That's a good run down the left. Here's the cross. And that's been well dealt with. Now it's crossed into the middle. Anderson can get it clear. And it's Casemiro. Oh, that's nice. To Bruno Fernandes. Picked out brilliantly. Great ball, and he's in here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Ahmad. And he cuts out the supply. Berger. And Robinson. Threads one in. Can he latch on to this? He can get that clear. Mount to Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro.
Andres Pereira.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Nicely intercepted. It's Willian! Shaw. To Martinez.
De Ligt.
Ahmad. Garnacho. And it's Casemiro. Gets his pass away. Lovely bit of skill. Garnacho! Willian turns back here, probably the best option. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And he's forced to go back.
Bruno Fernandes.
Ahmad. Højlund. And Garnacho knocks it out wide. Oh, really good feet. Willian does well to get it back. Berger. And it's Willian. It's Willian. Berger. And Robinson. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Garnacho. And it's Shaw. Looking for the runner. Garnacho. Massive lead! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Manchester United tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. And there goes the final whistle. Ahmad. Casemiro. Willian. And Bassi. Berger. And it's Willian. Bassi. Here's Andreas Pereira. Berger. And it's Willian. And Kearney. Rodrigo Muniz! Attempts, just the wrong outcome. Martinez. Shaw. To Bruno Fernandes. And that has been cleared. That is good strength. Bruno Fernandes. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Rodrigo Muniz. Nelson. He's a sharp little ball here. Robinson is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Casemiro. Forward it goes. Clears it away. Rodrigo Muniz. Willian. There's Berger. Willian. Bassi. It's just beyond his reach. And it's Willian. Nelson. Pinches it off him. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Bruno Fernandes moved on forwards. Little doubt, that is a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. to fall here. It has been looking that way for a little while. Shaw. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Shaw has been caught there. It's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Comes the corner. Kearney clears. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. There's the clearance. And it's Shaw. Oh, it's played into the area. Shaw. He's going for goal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Tries to get it clear. Oh, nice touch.
Nelson
And Robinson. Nelson. Kearney. Oh, that is a nice touch. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Strong running down that left flank. Crosses it in.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Bruno Fernandes. Ahmad. Garnacho. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Massive leap! And that's caused a worry or two. Bassett. There's Berger. And it's William. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Muscular approach does pay off here. Casemiro. Ahmad. Kearney concedes a free kick for that. Ahmad. Mount.
And
Andreas Pereira is there, and he can get that clear. Willian. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Nelson. He has found the way through. Great challenge, time to perfection. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Shaw. Garnacho. And it's Shaw. That's tidy. That's Mount. Garnacho. Clear away. Willian. Oh, red. Nice interception. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, good spread. Rodrigo Muniz. Anderson. Nelson. Antioch. And it's played forward. Diogo Dallo. Ahmad. And Casemiro. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Casemiro. Stood up well to him there. Robinson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Mount. And Garnacho. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Casemiro. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And the defence can get it clear. There will be a throw-in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Bassi. Willian. Here's Andreas Pereira. Chooses to go cross-field. Oh, can he get onto this? Bruno Fernandes. Ahmad. Garnacho. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And the finish! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Kenny. Nelson. Antioch. Berger. Forwards and with intent. Here's Andreas Pereira. Robinson. Rodrigo Muniz! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Rodrigo Muniz just couldn't steer it on target. Everything else was up there.
He is through here. Kenny. Andreas Pereira. Hoyland. Nacho. Ahmad. And it's Casemiro.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Ahmad. That's Mount. And it's Shaw. Shaw drives forward on the overlap, showing good feet. Cross goes in there. Oh, well played, well played. Gently done. Mount. And it's Shaw. Played to Casemiro. Shifted upfield. Might look promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Kenny. Rodrigo Muniz. Willian. Aim forwards. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Turns back here, probably the best option. Bruno Fernandes. Manchester United are already trailing here early on. They cannot afford to let this get worse.
Well, I would think, Peter, that this team needs help from the experience within. That should help begin the recovery at least.
Back on the ball again. Nice bit of trickery. It's a promising run he's making on the right. That's good play. There's the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that has been clubbed away.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Mount. Ahmad. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Look, the only way of becoming more aware, Peter, is by lifting your head and realising who's where around you.
Nacho. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Andreas Pereira. And it's Willian. Mount. And Dallo. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Willian. Martinez. And it's Shaw. Nacho. And they win it back again. Robinson. Looking for the runner. Can he get onto this? And that is out of play. Can he? Great ball, and he's in here. Played out to the right. Andreas Pereira. He's not getting any further than that. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Diogo Dalot. To Bruno Fernandes. Manchester United already trailing, and we've nearly begun. Defending of the desperate variety. Nelson. Robinson. Robinson. Oh, that's neat. Out to the right. Out to the left it goes. Ahmad. Casemiro. Shaw with the cross. Tries to get it clear.
It's looking pretty clear now, Peter, that the wide players have been told to get the balls in much earlier here.
Yeah, Jim, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, crosses that are not carefully selected, but they are very effective.
Berger. And it's William. Oh, that's nice. And back out it comes. Forward it goes. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And here's Willian. Willian. Now it's Berger. Plays it in low. That was always going to be the keepers. Ahmad. That's Mount.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Bruno Fernandes. Kearney does really well to win the ball there. Anderson. Antioch. Anderson. Here's Andreas Pereira. Rodrigo Muniz. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, he's caught him in or out. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Andreas Pereira plays it short. Bruno Fernandes wins the duel this time. And it's Shaw. Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, that's a foul, free kick's been given. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Robinson. And it's Willian. And Willian. Willian. Here's Berger. Kearney. Robinson. Oh, great ball! Kearney. Nelson. And the shot's on Rodrigo Muniz! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Diop. And it's Willian. And Bassi. Andreas Pereira. Nelson. It's gone for a throw-in. And he's there to clear it. Diogo Dalot. And it's Shaw. And Garnacho. Ahmad. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Forwards and with intent. Kearney. And Robinson. Nelson. Robinson. Interesting ball. Lovely bit of skill. Kearney. Oh, and again! Now, who's going to be first to this? Garnacho. Ahmad. And that's a good ball. Garnacho! Berger. And it's Willian. And here's Willian. Berger. Oh, sweet feet. Here's Andreas Pereira. Kearney. Hit into the middle. Oh, important interception. Casemiro. Diogo Dalot. And Casemiro. Shifted upfield. Mount. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Casemiro. Great run on the overlap here. Oh, such a clever touch.
Bruno Fernandes.
He's in, surely! Højlund! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Højlund clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Sudden chance to counter. Berger. Passing is crisp and sharp. They've got it again. And he's heaved it away. Casemiro. That's Mount. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Berger.
Andreas Pereira.
Gently done. No, that's too long. Ahmad. Deftly done. Quite squeezed that one through.
Nelson.
Now Anderson. Willian. Decent progress down the left. That is lovely.
Andreas Pereira.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. He'll try to keep this alive. Lovely feet. Now it's Nelson. Højlund. Spread out to the left. Succumbs to the pressure. Kearney. There's Andreas Pereira. It'll be a throw-in. It's run loose here. There's the delivery.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Casemiro. Played back towards his own goal. Thinks one through. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. the clearance. Mount. And now they can spring out of defence. Nelson. Kenny. He's in plenty of space here. Nelson. That looks a good ball. Moved on forwards. And it's Casemiro.
Really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Andreas Pereira. Now it's Willian. Berger. Proves too strong. Threads one in.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Danger averted for now. Andreas Pereira. He's had a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Andreas Pereira moves short. Oh, that whistle's gone, that's foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Kenny. Andreas Pereira. And it's hoisted clear. Now it's Nelson. To Bruno Fernandes. Ahmad. That's the throw. Good play on the left-hand side here. Nice control. Andreas Pereira. Robinson. Kenny. Andreas Pereira. Kenny. Bumped delicately. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Bruno Fernandes. Clearly not happy with that. Oh, that's a key interception. Willian. Here's Berger. And it's Willian. Willian. it's Berger. What a throw in. And that's aimed into towering header. He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
This was all about good movement in the box just to allow him to get to it.
Nacho. Bassi. This is Nelson. And Robinson. Kenny. It's a mighty looking ball, that. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Nacho looks to clip it forward. Hoyland! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Fulham is offering a right smile there.
Nelson. Spread neatly. De Ligt attempts a real chance! Ahmad. That's Mount. And it's Casemiro. It's a Hoyland! And he should have done better, and he knows it. Berger. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Now Willian. Bruno Fernandes. Ahmad. Casemiro. This is promising. That's Mount. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And he's managed to get rid. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Martinez. And it's Casemiro. Diop spots it and intercepts. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Berger. Andreas Pereira. Nelson! Now there's a fine ball. Berger. Now here's the delivery, and the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Hoyland. Mount. Berger. Willian. De Ligt getting this one clear. Andreas Pereira gets it back. Berger. And here's Willian. That's very neat. Aimed in towards the back to meet it.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Ahmad to Bruno Fernandes. No, he's not getting his way this time. Andreas Pereira. Gently done. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Martinez. And it's Shaw. Great defending, strong and determined. Shaw made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Rodrigo Muniz. Mount. Ahmad. And Garnacho. And it's Shaw. Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro. Swung over. Out to the right. Very nicely done. Played into the middle. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Berger. This is Nelson. Now Anderson. Mighty looking ball that. And play for a throw. Willian, who's set up one goal so far. Berger. Willian. Berger. And it's Willian. Back into the middle. Looking tidy in possession here. Casemiro. Ahmad. Played out to the right. Shot could be on. He's tried one. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Manchester United are stuck in a rut, and impatient cuts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Robinson tries making a foray down the right. Nelson. He's had it taken off him. Casemiro to Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro. Ahmad. Kenny. Andreas Pereira does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Berger. And it's Willian. Willian. And here's Willian. He's had it nicked away. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Clears it away. Crossed in once more. The referee has given a corner. Manchester United can counter promptly here. Willian. Andreas Pereira. Diogo Dalot. Ahmad. Casemiro might just make this. And it's Casemiro. Casemiro charging forward down that flank. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. Obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Bruno Fernandes!
Well, conceding free kicks in areas like that are an invitation to the set-piece technicians. They have to cut this out.
Berger. And it's played forward. Over to the left. And here's Willian. He is just caressing the ball. And that has been cleared. Andreas Pereira. Now it's Willian. Deep cross. Keeper's dealt with that. Ahmad gets his pass away. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Anderson. Reaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And he skips past his man. Oh, strongly challenged there. And there's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
Mount. And it's Shaw. Cross goes in there. That has been knocked clear. Nelson. Robinson fiddles it through. Nelson. challenge. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, really good feet. Hoyland's cross.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Rodrigo Muniz. Played out to the left flank. Willian.
Diogo Dalot. Bruno Fernandes.
And it's Shaw. Garnacho. For Shaw. Back towards the middle. Ahmad. Hoyland! Looking for the runner. Nelson. Was trying to skip past his man. Ball's gone out of play. That's tidy. Hit into the middle. In once more. Hits one! He's hit it first time.
That's unlucky. The idea was really smart for me, and he's had a good go at it.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Kenny. Now then, the ball's come loose. Nelson. Oh, good spread. Incoming cross. Onana catches it safely. Casemiro. That's very neat. Firmly met. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's straight offside.
Andres Pereira.
Looking for options for movement. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Berger.
Andres Pereira. Diogo Dalot.
That's Mount. Ahmad. Well, that is one way to stop him. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Forward it goes.
Andres Pereira.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Mount. Ahmad. And Dalot. Out for a throw. Robinson. Rodrigo Muniz! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Berger. Willian. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. And back to the goalkeeper. And it's Willian. Rodrigo Muniz. Now it's Nelson. Just eases him off the ball. Nelson. Here's Andres Pereira. Kearney. Forwards and with intent. And Robinson. Robinson hurtling down that right flank.
Andres Pereira.
Out to the right. Nacho. Ahmad. Nacho. Hoyland. Nelson. Now it's Nelson. And Robinson. Nelson. Ahmad. And it's Casemiro.
Bruno Fernandes.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Martinez moved on forwards. He's had it taken off him. Robinson. Nelson. Kearney played out towards the right wing. Robinson making good progress on the right-hand side. That's an excellent interception. Ahmad.
Diogo Dalot.
Played to Casemiro.
Diogo Dalot.
And Casemiro. Ahmad. That's Mount. Shaw. And it's Casemiro. Oh, that's neat. Nelson. And Diop. Kenny. Here's Andreas Pereira. Berger. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Willian! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's there to get it away. Tries to get it clear. And that's a throw. Ahmad and Casemiro, and it's Shaw, and it's Shaw, takes on his marker, that's a fine interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Diop. Just eases him off the ball. Willian. Andreas Pereira. This is Nelson. Robinson. And he's had it nicked away. Casemiro. Hoyland. Play to Casemiro. Hoyland. And it's Casemiro. Can he latch on to this? Time and again they are repelled. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Willian. Berger. Oh, that's nice. And it's Willian. De Ligt. Ahmad. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And here's Casemiro. Some really good ball movement. Ahmad. Smoothly does it. Casemiro to Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Casemiro. Anderson gets rid without sophistication.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen of one of those breaking passes just to spread the play.
Now it's Nelson. Lots to admire in the run and the defending. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Mount shifted upfield. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Shaw has got himself a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. That has been knocked clear. That is lovely.
Bruno Fernandes. Nelson.
He's found a way through. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Now the ref's being lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Shaw. Garnacho. Mount. And Garnacho. Ahmad. And Casemiro. And it's Casemiro. Oh, sweet feet. But it goes. No, that's been intercepted. Martinez. That's Mount. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Casemiro.
Andreas Pereira.
And Robinson.
Nelson.
Robinson. And Diop. Kearney. And it's Willian. Berger. And it's Willian. Good spot, he's seen the run. Shaw, too strong for his opponent there.
Bruno Fernandes.
And it's Casemiro. Ahmad. Kearney producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alert. Garnacho!
Nelson.
And Robinson. Nelson. Robinson. Now it's Nelson. Rodrigo Muniz! Now that was quite some save. A sudden chance to counter. Casemiro. Garnacho. Out to the left it goes. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Andreas Pereira. Here's Berger. Oh, it's come loose. Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro. Ahmad. And it's Shaw. Can he get away here? That's Mount. Crossed into the box. Nice interception, well timed. Tries a shot! Rodrigo Muniz. Robinson. Here's Andreas Pereira. Willian. The referee's awarded a free kick. Andreas Pereira. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Sends it crossfield. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Casemiro with the cross. Anderson gets it clear. Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Garnacho really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Nelson. De Ligt cuts it out. Casemiro. Ahmad. And it's Casemiro. Casemiro with the cross. Another chance from a corner. Bruno Fernandes with the short one. Bruno Fernandes in towards the middle. And now they can spring out of defence. Diogo Dalot cuts out the pass. Ahmad. Here's Shaw. And it's Casemiro. Ahmad. Rodrigo Muniz. Bassi. Here's Berger. And it's Willian. And it's Willian. Here's Andreas Pereira. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And the ball's come loose here. Now here's the delivery. Played out to the right. And he's in on goal. Massive lead. Mount, aim forwards, and it's Shaw. Willian does really well to win the ball there. Robinson.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
That has been cut short. Mount. And trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, he's one of these players, Peter, who plays the percentage game. If you keep playing him in, something's bound to happen.
Picked out brilliantly. Pass is intercepted. Out to the right.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Rodrigo Muniz opts for safety. And Robinson. Now it's Nelson. Kearney. And Robinson. Bruno Fernandes wins the duel this time. Mount. And Garnacho. Ahmad. He's had a hit! Red strike, the test for the keeper.
Manchester United seem to have deployed this as a tactic that may need reconsideration.
Well timed, excellent interception. Steaming on goalwards. Diogo Dalot, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Ahmad, Garnacho, Berger. And he's forced to go back. Here's Andreas Pereira. Threads one in. Nice control. Williams cross. And that has been cleared. And here's Willian. Williams cross. Oh, he's not going to get any further than that. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's good play. Chance! Gently done.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Berger. Kearney. Robinson. Oh, nice touch. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Garnacho. That's good play. Now then, the ball's come loose. Rodrigo Muniz.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Good work on the right flank here. Oh, strongly challenged there. Oh, that's an inviting ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Highland! A real chance and a real let-off.
Manchester United were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Andreas Pereira. Willian. Very nicely done. Over to the left. Out towards the flank. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Robinson. And it's Willian. Andreas Pereira. And Robinson. Played back in. Pinches it off him. Hoyland. Bruno Fernandes. 60 minutes played. And it's Shaw. And Garnacho gets his pass away. That is lovely. Oh, it's played into the area. Diop can get it clear. Willian. Bassi. Here's Berger. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Stood up well to him there.
Nelson.
Kearney. Nelson. Played out towards the right wing. He's got the shot away! Oh, extraordinary.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Shaw.
Nelson.
Berger.
Yeah, this kind of bold running.
Decent hit! Oh, horrible miscue.
But I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there.
Mount. And it's Casemiro. Showing good feet. Looking for the runner. Casemiro looking to get on the end of this. Well read, and the danger is averted. Willian. Moved on forwards. Hoyland. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nelson. Andres Pereira. Oh, super ball! He is just caressing the ball. Played out wide. Here's Andres Pereira, and he has been fouled there. Rodrigo Muniz! And he should have made it 4. Mount. Shaw. Garnacho. Gets to show off his quick feet. Bassi. Here's Andres Pereira. Nelson. Rodrigo Muniz. Nelson. And Robinson. Kenny. Lobbed in behind. Robinson is wide and looking to get onto this. Bruno Fernandes. Mount. Casemiro. Now he's off and running. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Mount. Plays a delicate ball. Leno can claim that. Bassi. Now Anderson. Nelson. And Robinson. Nelson. Oh, sweet feet. Looking for options for movement. Ball swung in. Can he stop it going out? Mount. And it's Casemiro. Nelson. Nelson. Kearney. Rodrigo Muniz. Aimed in toward, tries the volley! Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
Rodrigo Muniz. Nelson. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ahmad opts for safety. And it's Casemiro. Ahmad. Garnacho. And it's Shaw. That's tidy. Now who's going to be first to this? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Turns back here, probably the best option. Diop. This is Nelson. Diop. Calmly anticipates. Back into the middle. And it's Shaw. It's run loose here. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Willian. Aim forwards. Great defending, strong and determined. But he's forced to go back. Passing nice and neat. Casemiro pinches it off him. Diop. And it's Willian. Here's Berger. Nelson. Ahmad. Mount. And it's Shaw. Willian. And that has left him in a heap. That's very neat. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Shaw. We get a throw in. Oh, that is a nice touch. Here's the ball in. Mount. For Shaw. Casemiro chasing after it. Slings in across. Cleared without complication. Willian out to the right. Referee's given a throw. Martinez, and it's played forward. Oh, it's just lacking in accuracy. Willian. There's Andreas Pereira. Robinson. Now Kearney. Played out to the right. Robinson. That's surely a foul, free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Bruno Fernandes. Diogo Dalot. And Dalot. That'll be a throw. Andreas Pereira. Ahmad. Garnacho. Passes short and sharp. Shaw. Nelson. Now Kearney. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Ahmad. Oh, good spread. Garnacho. And that's in. Goes in for the header! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Bassi. Willian. Here's Berger. Kearney. And Robinson. It's a good ball played into space. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro. Ahmad. Berger. And Bassi. Willian. And Bassi.
Nelson.
Robinson. Forwards and with intent. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Casemiro. Ahmad. And Dalot. Forward it goes. Garnacho. And that was very necessary. Nelson. Oh, he's got a side of goal. Towering header. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Yeah, but the two that closed him down merit the praise of a job well done.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Anderson. Kearney. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Martinez. And it's Shaw. And Garnacho. Shaw. And that's out of reach.
Andreas Pereira.
Shifted upfield. Played out to the right. Robinson. Well, that's well seen too. Martinez. Ahmad. And it's Shaw. That's Mount. Ahmad. Bassi. This is Nelson. Kearney.
Bruno Fernandes.
Ahmad. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And it's Casemiro. Cleared away. Ahmad. Willian. Rodrigo Muniz knocks it out wide. Mount. Ahmad. And it's Casemiro. That's Mount. Out to the right. That has been knocked clear. Mount.
Bruno Fernandes.
Played to Casemiro.
Bruno Fernandes.
That's Mount. Shaw delivers. And through to the goalkeeper. Nelson. Rodrigo Muniz. And it's Willian. Nelson. That'll be a throw-in. And it's Willian. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Played out wide. Martinez. Now it's Casemiro. Ahmad. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Casemiro. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Garnacho. Oh, the shot could be on here. Oh, it's come loose. Shaw unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Shaw gets across to intercept that. Mount. Robinson gets over and intercepts. Casemiro. And it's Shaw. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Gently done. Robinson. This is Nelson. Moved on forwards. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Great run on the overlap here. Oh, that's neat. Now it's Nelson. Kenny. He's had it nicked away. Garnacho. To Bruno Fernandes. Tries to dink it through. That's going to go a long way. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Robinson. And it's played forward. Oh, that's well spotted. Rodrigo Muniz. And he cuts out the supply. Garnacho. And it's Shaw. Played out towards the right wing. Lovely bit of skill. Mount. Andreas Pereira producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Nelson. Just eases him off the ball. Casemiro. And it's lofted through here.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Diop. There's Andreas Pereira.
Nelson.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Andreas Pereira. Oh, good spread. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Kenny. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Stood up well to him there. Aim forwards. Bassi. This is Nelson. Kenny. Ahmad. And Garnacho. It's a sharp little ball here. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Nelson. Robinson. Nelson. And Robinson. Succumbs to the pressure. Hops for safety. Martinez. And Garnacho. Shaw. Can he latch on to this? Garnacho. And it's Shaw. That's Mount. Robinson. Rodrigo Muniz. Played out to the left flank. Here's Andreas Pereira. Berger. Here's Andreas Pereira. Nelson. And Kearney. Robinson. Now it's Nelson. Andreas Pereira. And Kearney. Out towards the flank. Bruno Fernandes. Throw it. Andreas Pereira. Nelson. Kearney. Forwards and with intent. De Ligt, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Shaw. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That's a terrific surge down the right. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Forward it goes. Played out to the right. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. They've played it short. Andreas Pereira played into the middle. It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Fernandes. Moved on forwards. Kearney wins the duel this time. Ahmad. Oh, such a clever touch. Mount. Can he put it away? That's a waste.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Diop.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Bruno Fernandes. Look at the space here. Mount. Casemiro. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Nelson. Kearney. He's felt that, hasn't he? Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. De Ligt getting this one clear. Andreas Pereira. Robinson. He's found a way past. Turns and goes back. And that has been cleared. Ahmad. And it's Shaw. Bruno Fernandes. Aim forwards. Nelson. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Bruno Fernandes. And it's played forward. And it's Shaw. Casemiro. Ahmad. And it's Shaw. Lovely feet. Ahmad. Out to the right. And that has been clubbed away. Berger. This is Nelson. Diop. Kearney. Willian. Here's Andreas Pereira. And it's Willian. Robinson. Rodrigo Muniz! Keeper's not concerned by that. Mount. Just 5 minutes left. And it's Shaw. That's Mount. Robinson makes the interception. Garnacho. Oh, good spread. Ahmad!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending. Nelson.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. This is Nelson. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Rodrigo Muniz. Now then, the ball's come loose. Martinez. Ahmad. Garnacho. And it's Shaw. And Casemiro. He's had it taken off him. Robinson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Robinson. Diop. And Robinson. Anderson. Kearney. And it's Willian. Willian on a charge down the left. Willian's cross. De Ligt gets it away. Ahmad. Mount. Bruno Fernandes. Ahmad. Shaw looks to get on the end of this. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Andreas Pereira. Berger. And Willian. Forwards and with intent. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Shaw. Bruno Fernandes. Ahmad. And it's hoisted clear. That's a throw. Fiddles it through. Oh, that's nice. Mount. Ahmad. Ahmad! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Bassi. And it's Willian. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
Nelson.
Rodrigo Muniz. Willian. Now it's Willian. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Kearney does really well to win the ball there. Robinson. That's a nicely weighted pass. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Kearney, played out wide. Andreas Pereira. Now it's Berger. Here comes another cross. pretty, but it gets the job done. Manchester United can start a counter here. Casemiro, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Hoyland's cross. Kenny. Diogo Dalot. Garnacho. Here's Shaw. He's had it taken off him. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Robinson. Bruno Fernandes. Garnacho. He'd have done well to reach that. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Rodrigo Muniz. Robinson. Interesting ball. Now it's Nelson. And it's pulled back.
Thank you for watching the game on my channel.